Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to another video. As you all know, my name is Hasib Shahid and I am the student of Mechatronics department at Air University Islamabad. So in today's video, I will be going to tell you, or I will be going to taught you how you can implement the binary adder, subtractor and multiplier circuit by the help of multiple ICs and by taking input from the keypad. And the interesting fact was that we will be going to take two key inputs from a single keypad. So let's start our video. So this is the circuit that was drawn on the Proteus by the help of multiple ICs, gates and many other things. So this is our keypad and this is the IC that was named as MN74C922. What is the purpose of that IC? That IC is used to convert the BCD to or you can say that the input that was being taken from the keypad, it converted into a binary output, or we can say that it converted into a 4-bit output. So when we directly attach that IC with the keypad, we can say that we can see that our output is not as appropriate as we are being required, as there are a lot of errors regarding the input. And so for that purpose we will be going to use 4 different multiplexers, so in order to make the combinational circuit helpful, and in this way we will be going to get a reasonable, or we can say that a good output. So before start, we can we see that we check that either our keypad really works or not. When we start the simulation, and we will be going to press I will be going to press 1. So you can see that from output I am going to get 001. So with in this way it really proves that our output is right. So after that, when I press 2, uh, uh, the output is 0010, which is equivalent to 2 in binary. So in this way we can verify that our input and output are, and our keypad is really working in a proper way. So now let's head it to our second part, which is the latches. Why we will be going to use latches, and what are the purpose of latches? So a latch is a kind of a circuitry which gives a feedback, which is a feedback, or we can say that it is a kind of a sequential type circuit. So in this way we can get a feedback from the output, and this feedback is being applied at an input. So our main task is that we will be going to implement multiple inputs from a single keypad. So for that purpose we will be going to use two latches, one, and we will be going to apply the pulsating signal at a clock. So when the pulse is high, it stores one value and the latch is closed. And after that, when the second values come and when the second input comes, our second latch input is high, our pulsating signal shows high, and it stores an other value in our second latch. So in this way our BCD, or we can say that our binary code, is being stored in the latches. So in this way we will we are easily, or we can say that we are succeeded in getting two different kinds of binary inputs from a single keypad. For that purpose now we will be going to implement the adder and the subtractor. So for that purpose we have a single IC for the adder and subtractor. If we will be applying 0 at C input, it will be working as an adder, and if we apply 1 at a C in, it will going to get work as a subtractor. But for the case of subtractor we will be going to use the OR circuit, or we can say that XOR gates are being, at the input is being applied by the help of XOR gates. So and this is the IC which is named as 74285. This is a multiplier IC for the binary digits, in which 4 BCDs are being multiplied and the output is being displayed. So let's see either our circuit really works or not. So for that purpose let's start the simulation. So we will be going to implement 3 and 2. First input is we will be going to apply 3. Let's wait. Just wait a minute. So first we will be applying 3. So you can see that a 3 is stored in our latch number 2. Our binary 3 is stored in our latch number 2 and the second latch is closed. So the data is being stored in that latch. When we press second number 2 and again, sorry, wait. So wait a minute. So in this way, when we press 3, our data is being stored in our first latch, and when we press the 2 and wait for a second, so the 2 is being stored in our second latch. You can see that 0 0 1 0. So from our output we can clearly say that if the 3 plus 2 is being applied, plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, and if we apply this subtraction, 3 minus 2 equals to 1, or we can say that from the multiplier circuit 3 into 2 equals to 6. So in this way we can run several other inputs by applying several other input. So for that purpose now we will be going to apply 9 into 1 and into 1. So if the 9 into 1, 9 minus 1 equals to 8, 9 into 1 equals to 9, and if we plus, so as you can say that it won't be able to represent, because it is when 9 plus 1 equals to 10, which is a double digit number, so it won't be able to represent it in the output. So this is our first circuit, which is the implementation of adder, subtractor and multiplier. Now heading toward our second circuit. So this is our second circuit and I will be going to show you what is our task. So for that purpose we were given a statement test that we design a 4-bit combinational circuit by the 4-bit binary adder. We need to use a 4-bit binary adder. And in first stage, a combinational circuit in order to implement following function. When input is even, 1 is added and it converted to odd number, and if the odd number is given, so it will be the same as an input. Output will be the same as an input. And in the second stage, the following truth table is being followed. So this is our required task. So this is the same keypad that we will be going to use, but in that case we will be going to implement a single input. We won't uses two input, we won't be, and we don't have a need to use two inputs, so we will be going to use a single keypad to input only single binary number. So you can see that this is the circuit and this is the binary adder. And the basic difference between odd and even number is binary. In binary is that the most significant bit of odd number is 1 and for even number it is 0. From that classification it can easily convert the odd number into even number and odd number as being directly shown at a output. And from the second stage, the even number, odd number again changes to even number and the odd number always remains the same. So let's start the simulation. If we start the simulation, as you can see that when we apply 1, press 1, so 1 is an odd number, so it remains unchanged. At first stage it will be 1 and in second stage it would be 1. When we press 2, in first stage we will be going to get an odd number, 2 plus 1 3, but in second stage we will be going to get 2. If we apply 3 it remains unchanged. If we apply 4 it will become 5 at first stage and 4 at second stage. 5 remains unchanged, 6 becomes 7 and 6. So in this way we can easily verify any kind of input or any kind of input combination by the help of keypad, or we can enter any kind of data and easily verify our output. So that is all for today's video. If you like, then don't forget to subscribe, and thank you and Allah Hafiz.